Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of the State, Engineer Mrs. Noimot Salako Olubele, the Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Olakunle Oluomo, members of the National Assembly, I want to single out our distinguished Senator, West to West, Senator Olabimbo Lari, Adiola, members of the State Assembly, members of the State Executive Council, the Executive Chairman, Jewa South Local Government, Honorable Babatunde Salami, Your Royal Majesty, Ọba Kẹ́hìndé Adéwọlé Adébóyè Olúgbélé MFR, Olú of Ilaro and the Paramount Ruler of Yewa Land. Kábíyèsí o, our olórí Agéjùmọ̀, Prince Royal Fathers in the house, members of the Oluyi Council and other honorary chiefs, other members and past members of the National Assembly here present, incoming members of the National Assembly and State Assembly here present, our esteemed sons and daughters of Ilaro, esteemed members of the 2022 Orono Ilaro Festival Center Planning Committee, respected members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I am delighted to welcome you all to this year's Orono Ilaro Festival. I felicitate with our Kabiyesi, His Royal Majesty, Ọba Dr. Kehinde Badewale Olúgbélé, Aṣáájú Àmúlóyè 4, Olú of Ilaro, and Paramount of Yewala, on this August and week occasion. I want to welcome our special guest of honor, His Excellency, Prince Dr. Dapò Abiodun Emefa, our distinguished guest of honor. And I want to, at this juncture, introduce the festival ambassador, Mr. Yogi Vice Chancellor. Can you please show up, please? And everyone to thank Finale of the 2022 Orono Ilaro Festival. Orono Ilaro Festival is a national tourism festival that features the National Development Board calendar. It is a rally point for all indigenous of Ilaro to showcase and promote the rich cultural heritage of the ancient town and its tourism potential. It is also an avenue to raise funds for targeted developmental projects in the community. We are indeed very grateful to our past donors in the previous year's celebrations, as their generous donations have helped us in many developmental strides we have achieved sustainably. Our theme for this year's festival is Festival of Divine Favour, which becomes pertinent in the light of the prevailing situation that we find ourselves. First, give God glory that COVID pandemic has abated, and we are able to adapt to live with it. Secondly, this year will mark a decade that His Royal Majesty Ọba Dr. Kehinde Badewale Olúgbélé, Aṣáájú Àmúlóyè 4, Olú of Ilaro, and Paramount of Yewala has ascended the throne of his forefathers. And during this period, we have witnessed our communities significant improvement across several indices of development. We are grateful to the Almighty God for His special and divine favor in the lives of our Kabiyesi and every individual of our community. The activities for this year's festival commenced on Saturday, 19 November 2022, culminating in today's grand finale. Some of the activities that took place in the week include a show, music nights, cultural displays, including the colorful Oniba Aje procession. We had prayers, both in the Orthodox way and the traditional way. There was medical outreach, where we screened our community individuals of various diseases. We also screened them for high tests, high conditions, and some of the people that were screened have been scheduled for cataract and glaucoma operation. We had the princes and the princess nights, as well as the CC Ilaro community project. This year too, we introduced the youth summit. This is the first of its type to ensure we need to engage with our youth in terms of how they plan for their future and we challenge their energy in a positive way. We also had the Olori Children's Day. It's one of the innovations that we have brought into the activities of Orono Ilaro Festival. We are now celebrating our children, the toddlers, and we need to see those who look up in the community. Let me at this juncture seize the opportunity to thank and appreciate the state government for the support that we have enjoyed towards the hosting of the annual Orono Ilaro Festival. We are now taking this for granted. And we are grateful for the wonderful patronage and support of this association. Your Excellency, thank you so much for the generous donation and support of the festival. Your Excellency, we appreciate your physical presence at our last year's celebration and your generous donation and support towards this festival. I wish to appreciate our sponsors, corporate and individuals who have supported us morally and financially towards making this event a reality. May God reward you richly for your generosity and show of love. Our appreciation also goes to members of the Central Planning Committee and some committees for their individual and collective commitment and efforts in the planning as well as active participation and in festival activities. Permit me to specifically thank all clubs and associations, including our religious leaders, for the immense cooperation and value support for all our programs and events. With your continued support and contributions, Ilaro Festival has become more successful in the coming years. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all once again to the 2022 edition of the festival as we bestow the divine favor of the Almighty God. Thank you and God bless you.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of the State, Prince Dapper Abiodun MFR, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of the State, my good friend, brother, and the distinguished senator representing Lagos West, and soon to represent Ogun West, Senator Solomon Abiola Yayi, members of the State Executive Council, His Royal Majesty, my King, the Olu of Ilaro, and his beautiful Olori, all other royal fathers here present, my own dear wife, the brand new Lele Otumba, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I want to welcome you all to the grand finale of this year Corona Ilaro Festival. This festival, like you all know, is an ancient one, and the ideal behind the festival is that of love, unity, and development to the Yawa Kingdom. I want to associate myself and indeed the management and staff of National Productivity Center to all the good things of Ilaro. And now that I can say I'm the proud son of Ilaro, I will always continue to work with my brother to see that we bring about the more development to Ilaro town and indeed the Yawa Kingdom. Indeed, ladies and gentlemen, we have just done the foundation laying ceremony of a 1,000-seater town hall. I want to assure you that with the engineers and contractors we have, the project will be completed under 2 months. In the next 2 months, we are going to see that town hall completed. And I want to assure you again that I work closely with my brother, the Deputy Senator, to ensure that more police come to this kingdom. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, I wish you all well as we celebrate the grand finale of this festival. Thank you very much.
Kábíyèsí o, kádépẹ́ lórí kí bá pẹ̀pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀. Òwúrò náà, àbálá ní òwúrò náà, àbúrò sọ́la ní òwúrò náà, àbúrò àmàlẹ́mọ̀ òwúrò náà jẹ́. Òwúrò náà kì máa ń ṣe fẹ́ nìkan. Ìdẹ̀ ń ṣe ta ọkọ̀ ẹ̀yìn lọ́yìn mi, àbúrò sọ́la ní òwúrò náà. Everybody want to be register. Every dreams and always present to us. Only got you, I just got you, got you. I you be sharp and right. I see that we find to see it. Anybody never is a baby to do it. For sure, it is very nice. I got you. kálukú ló kàn sí ẹ̀wá káwa jẹun káwa ilé káwa nìgbà. Everybody follow me to celebrate òrónà òrónà àwa la ní òrónà gbogbo wa ṣála ní òrónà. ọmọ inú ẹ̀hún yé òrónà kì máa ń ṣe tẹ nìkan. Wọlé kẹ́hìndé olùkọ́ ìwé olú ìlú ayọ̀ paramọ́ǹtì làwọn ìwé àwọn àgàrà àwọn ọ̀run nìyà kájé pẹ̀lú olùkàṣẹ kí bàtà bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ìrùkẹ̀rẹ̀ rẹ̀bẹ̀rẹ̀ kábíyèsí ẹ bá mi gbé lórí oníbàjẹ́ ajẹ́kájí kò bá jẹ ayẹyẹ ló ṣàmúra jẹ àwọn sísí ìlànà wọn fà ní sísí ìlú lọ ẹni wọ̀nyí wọn bá ní sọfẹ́ ló ti tó lọ functionality is always nice that's why it's very sweet oníkálukú pé kọ̀ṣùlẹ̀ bá káwọn jẹ káwọn ẹgbẹ́ káwọn kò dá everybody follow me to celebrate òrónà àwọn ìlú.
And of course, I'm sure the Excellency is also happy with the guy because he's also promoting Adire, which is our own cultural wear. Thank you very much. So, once again, please can we put our hands together for Toby Oba Ilaro.
For Your Excellency, I want to appreciate you on behalf of the good people of Ilaro and by extension, Gewala, for your tremendous support because all the success that
Hello, sir.
when you came on board as the executive governor of the state. I can recall that before you came on board, the state government supported us with about 2 million to support the Òrónà Ilaro festival. But when you came on board, you just give us to 5 million. And after today, Your Excellency, 10 million for this year Òrónà Ilaro festival. That's a huge improvement, and we say thank you very much for being a governor that loves the people of Ilaro and by extension, Your Excellency, Òrónà Ilaro festival remains for the good people of Ilaro and by extension the entire people of Ibadan. While we come together in a week to hold various activities, celebrate and showcase our culture and tradition. I want to assure Your Excellency that we ensure and continue to ensure that this festival promote the image of their state, the gateway state of the state, and continue to ensure recognized by the National Tourism Board as one of the national festivals in Nigeria. But I've not stopped my speech without appreciating Aremo of Gewala that taking it upon itself that the competing sector of pavilion is constructed here for the people of Gewala of the extension of West. But Ilaro solitary made the headquarters of Gewala and also of West. So we deserve to have a very, very befitting and central social ground where all of us can converge whenever we have reason to be together and celebrate ourselves. So I want to congratulate and appreciate our brother Aremo, and particularly my Director General, National Security Center, for encouraging and supporting me to ensure that we have this beautiful pavilion here. This year, as I told you, that next year we are going to have the second phase of this pavilion. You will see us having additional two of this pavilion to have making it four in this center by the grace of God. Apart from the hall that is excellency, that is 750 capacity hall, town hall that is excellency just supposed to lay foundation this one. By the grace of Almighty God, the excellency at the next year Òrónà Ilaro festival by the grace of the Almighty God. But the most important thing, Your Excellency, is that we will crave your intelligence and plead with you to donate a generator for this center to complement what the federal government and our senator have done here. We need about 150 to 200 kV power this center so that two people of Yewaland and the West, whether there is PhD or not, can easily and conveniently hold a program here. And the excellency, this center is also put to the state government because without you, we cannot have this center because we are on state government land. So, your excellency, I'm giving you tacit approval to hold your campaign here without even. So I understand my son has already donated a building for your campaign office in Abeokuta. So we are already releasing this day for your campaign. But whether we collect money or not, I will give you a call. But don't get any money behind your excellency. So your excellency, I really appreciate you. Very support. Here. My friend has come to best you for us. Continue to enlarge your soul. Gbogbo point. Ọlọ́run á mú lọ sílẹ̀ àìpẹ́. Láàárín àwọn activity tá a ṣe nínú ọdún yìí, ó fi dán sí oúnjẹ sísè Ìlaro. Ó dà ọdọọdún lọ́ máa ń rí excellence. Wọ́n bá ó gbé ògo ìpínlẹ̀ Òṣùká ní France ní Paris tí àwọn ọmọléèwé secondary school wọ́n ti lọ sáré ọmọ yẹn win gold medal ló wà ní ìgbàgbọ́n mítà ló win ó ti win commissioner rẹ̀ ilé ìtagbára foundation kan wà ní ìjọba orílẹ̀ Port Academy kan wà ní ìjọba orílẹ̀ àwọn ní wọ́n ń pè ní àwọn mẹ́ta ni ọ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ní kan ló gba góòlù ní wọn yá wọ́n fẹ́ kí.
ẹgbẹ́ bá mi pàtẹ́wọ́ fọ́mọ tí kábíyèsí fi hàn wọ́n ní ó lọ sáré ní France èrè láàrin àwọn ọmọ secondary school òun ló gba góòlù láàrin gbogbo wọn kárí àgbáyé ọmọ Ìlaro ní wọ́n ní ẹ̀gbádùn college ọ̀hún Yewa college ló lọ.
So excellency on that note, I want to appreciate you on behalf of all the chiefs in Ilaro, whether traditional or honorary, as well as the people of Ilaro, for coming to celebrate the year of Ilaro festival. It's my prayer that ẹ̀yin náà ní àmàmàbá ẹgbẹ́ máa rí àwa náà tó bá ti dé Ilaro ní agbára náà ẹgbẹ́ púpọ̀ àmàlùwà.
Of the Ogun State Customary Court of Appeal. Take this way out. Ẹ̀yin adóríṣẹ́ yà lọ sí kábíyèsí lórí adé. Wọ́n ṣe kábíyèsí ìfọ̀gbọ́n National Association of Patient and Medicine. Medicine Screening Printing Association of Nigeria. Ilaro Youth Council. These are. Ọlọ́run àdúgbò yìí. Ó yẹ gbẹ̀gbẹ́ lọ́rùn yẹn jáde. Ẹgbẹ́ onífífò ẹ̀fọ́ glamour ladies. Àwọn kalé-kalé. The Nexus Group of Federal Polytechnic Ilaro. Ẹ̀rọ lórí ilé o. School 2 club Ilaro. Arbitrary Elite Club Ilaro. The Patriot Club. The Light Mind Club. Community. Association of Hoteliers Ilaro. Oyayaya ìgbésẹ̀ orúkọ yìí kẹ́ pẹ́pẹ́ image. Àwọn ẹgbẹ́ aláṣọ. Àwọn ẹgbẹ́ aláṣọ. Àbá. Ọba tẹ̀lé ọba kan náà. Ọba ń fi ilé. Printing printers. Ọba ń fi ilé. Screen Printing Association. Yayi family. Ọba tó kábíyèsí. Gbogbo wa náà ní Yayi family. Yayi
Ẹgbẹ́ ká bá gbé báyìí lórí ìdókòwò. Ẹni tí mò ń sọ àwọn náà ní gómìnà wa ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó. Ọmọ ọba tí ò gbọdọ̀ jagun bí ẹrú. Ọmọ ọba tí kò ń ṣe bí ẹrú. Gómìnà wa máa ń sọ fún wa yí pé àwọn ò kì í ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ la máa ṣe. Ìwé máa ń lókè sáá.
Excellency, Engineer Noemo Salako Yideli, my Deputy of Staff, Dr. Tony Taiwo, the President, Customary Court of Appeal and so on and soil, Honorable Justice Mobolaji Ujo, the Senator in waiting of the West by the grace of God, and incumbent Senator and Chairman of the State Commission of Finance, Distinguished Senator Solomon Olabideko and his beautiful wife, Your Excellencies, former Deputy Governors here present, His Excellency Olusegun Adesegun, Excellency Elijah Sam of Badru, our ASFA speakers that are here, namely Right Honorable Tunji Ekwedoku, Right Honorable Suraj Adekunbi, my former Chief of Staff and incoming member of the House of Rep, Mohammed South Federal Constituency, Senator of the Ogun East Ogun West Central District, by the grace of God, Alhaji Shuaib Salisu, my former Commissioner for Local Government and Constituency Affairs, also the incoming member for the House of Rep of America South Federal Constituency, Honorable Afuagbe, His Royal Majesty, Ọba Dr. Kehinde Gbadewole Adeboye Olugbele MFR, the Olu of Ilaro, the Ashade Abuloye, the fourth paramount ruler of Yorubaland, all the kingmakers, the planning committee, the entire people of Yoruba Kingdom, all the candidacies, battles of Ilaro and Yorubaland, on this very auspicious celebration of the year 2022 Orono Ilaro Festival. The great heroic exploits of Orono in the protection and selfless qualitative service to his people and community has continuously laid a strong fundamental platform for the resilience, continuity and development of Yorubaland. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as an administration, we shall continue to support all our cultural and traditional institutions and upgrade them to international standards. Orono Ilaro Festival has become a rallying point for all the sons and daughters of Ilaro and in Yoruba by extension that at home and abroad. It will therefore continue to receive the good support of our administration and government. We will do everything within our power to continue to support this festival annually. Undoubtedly, the success story of administration cannot be documented without the support we receive from the people of Ilaro and by extension Yorubaland since we assumed office on the 29th of May 2019. Let me reassure you that administration remains unwavering in our commitment towards the implementation of our Ishaya programs. Ishaya high-point infrastructure, S for social welfare and welfare, E for education, 1 for youth development and job creation, and A for agriculture. We will continue to demonstrate our commitment in the development of partnership with our people in education, in health, infrastructure, in commerce, in youth development, in agriculture.
as well as every other sector in the state. Prior to our emergence, we met in length and breadth across the state. Today, we are very, very proud that even the second healthcare center here in Ilaro is wearing a new look. You have seen our various yellow roof revolution, be it affordable housing scheme, which is right here on the way to the hospital. Our schools, primary schools, we've done over 1,000 of them. Our primary healthcare centers, all those that have been neglected before we assumed office. And I can always say, we will not relent until every road in this state is tarred. Therefore, to ensure that the dividends of democracy percolate to our people, we've also ensured that in the course of all these projects, we utilize and engage our local labor and artisans, our electricians, our welders, our bricklayers, from the immediate community, continue to benefit from these notable projects. Again, I promise you, no part of this state will be developed at the expense of another part. We will remain just, we will remain fair, we will remain equitable. I remember that KBC, one of the times I came here, he said to me, he said, Your Excellency, one commission is sitting in Ilaro. One of them said groundbreaking Ilaro. Mo lérò pé tí ayàtọ̀ gbèsè fún KBC mo ní pẹ̀lú láṣẹ Ọlọ́run. Àwọn ò tí ẹni ṣe groundbreaking ṣùgbọ́n àá máa ṣe commissioning. Límìnà gbogbo àti ṣe commissioning ní títí ìmẹ̀kọ àti fìyẹn gbogbo ìtí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ láti ìwà àti fìyẹn ti sẹ́yìn pé a ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti bẹ̀kọ pẹ̀lú ọgbọ̀n náà láàrin bí ọ̀sẹ̀ méjì mẹ́ta àwọn commission títí ní ìmáṣáyà ètòrò láìpẹ́ láìrò àwọn commission ní Ilaro owóde we are all bona fide, authentic sons and daughters of the state. Nobody has any right to infrastructure, affordable healthcare, housing, any more than you do. We are all equal as sons and daughters of this state. So again, I restate my commitment to you. I will be just, I will be fair, I will be equitable. I will ensure that the people of Yoruba get what is due to them in the apportionment of every infrastructure development that this administration will be implementing. I want to call on all our youths. I want you to key into our skills acquisition programs and all other employment initiatives that we have initiated, so that we can also become net employers of labor. To date, a few weeks ago, we did the groundbreaking of our special agricultural zone in Remo economic zone. That is a facility that will be cohabiting with our international agricultural airport, which will soon commission by the grace of God. I want our youth to take advantage of this opportunity. That initiative will provide between 20 to 25,000 jobs. In fact, one of the bankers of that project said, this project alone is enough to solve the unemployment problem in the state. And I do not have a doubt about that. Yoruba land remains very, very important to the socio-economic development of our dear state, particularly as Yoruba land remains our industrial base. You know that in my commitment to be fair, to just be equitable, we have the first set of roads that were constructed as soon as Brazil office was in Yemen. And those were the color Navy OC road in Adodo Water, and also the rail power road in Adodo Water. Now we are also completing the Joju Songo road, the Ilaro Alari road in Ikokia, the Imashai Igokoto Ayeto road. That's what I said we commissioned in around 2 to 3 weeks. We commissioned the Okiola road, and the Ilaro road was broken into 2 segments. We retained the initial contractor and we brought in a new contractor. But the last time I came here to inspect that road, everybody protested. Big contractor here, right there on the spot, we sacked that contractor and we empowered the other contractor that everybody agreed was doing well to continue with the rest of the project. So I want to apologize that because we are trying to patronize an indigenous contractor who we inherited, we kept him. And that has allowed the loss of time that you see that we experienced on that construction. I have put the contractor on notice, CCC, to ensure the speedy completion of that road so that I can be here with you by the grace of God to commission that road before my election in 2023. We are constructing in this Ogun West the most expensive road this administration has ever constructed. That is the Aton Lusada Agbara road. When we are doing office, that road was so bad. Trailers were falling, containers were falling, industries were backing up. One lost Uni. They were going to Lekki Petro, they were going to Ghana, they were going to Kutono. I went there with KBAC and a few KBACs. That was probably the only groundbreaking, or the second groundbreaking that we ever did. And I said, by the grace of God, we'll come back and commission this road. I don't have a doubt that all of us have seen how well that construction is going. And in another few months, that road will be commissioned. That road is the road that leads to our industrial hub that earned us the prestigious title of industrial capital of Nigeria. That glory is coming back to the West by the grace of God. As I always said, Ogun State belongs to all of us. It is our joint Commonwealth. Everybody has a role to play in the continued development of this state. This is not about me, about you, or about Kenny Olubele, but about all of us. It's about this state. It's about the future of our children. Therefore, as we look forward to the next forthcoming general elections, I'm sure you know what to do. Bí a ṣe múra ìbò tó ń bọ̀ yìí, mo fẹ́ sọ Yorùbá, ó dá mi lójú pé ẹ̀mọ̀ mi tẹ́ ẹ lọ abẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Abẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tẹ́ ẹ lọ. Kò dìbò tẹ́lẹ̀ wọn máa ń ṣẹ́gun sí ní abẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Ẹ̀mọ̀ mi tẹ́ máa dìbò sí. You know they say that if people deserve the leader they chose. Ogun State is not a state that we will begin to experiment with. It's a state where we must ensure that we have competent and experienced hands managing our resources. If you look at what we have done in the last 3 years and 6 months, we've taken this state from a good state to a great state. We have done things that others thought was impossible. 400 kilometers of roads in 3 years and 6 months. Over 1,200 schools. Over 1,500 affordable housing scheme. Over 100 public health care centers. Different policies and programs. We have lifted a lot of people from poverty. We are joining hands with you to build the future of this great state together. This is not the time to begin to imagine that we will entrust the fortune and the future of this state in the hands of any mediocre, any novice. I want to enjoin all of us not to make ourselves willing tools in the hands of some unscrupulous and divisive politicians. Since we are doing office, you've seen the peace that we enjoy in this land. We have lowered the political temperature. Tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ níbi ìbàdàn wọ́n ti máa ń yìnbọn, wọ́n ti máa gbá ọ̀pọ̀lọpẹ̀, wọ́n ti máa gbàdúrà abẹ́rẹ́ ìdìbò bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe lọ wọ́ọ́rọ́wọ́ abẹ́rẹ́ lọ. This is who we are in Ogun State. Ọmọlúwàbí ni wá, abẹ́rẹ́ lọ, ọmọlúwàbí ni wá. Do not allow these divisive elements to use your children as dogs. I still remember what happened to us when the president came and visited us in Ogun State at the flag of my campaign. Mi ò lè gbàgbé, ṣùgbọ́n Ogun State ti yàtọ̀. We are not that kind of people. That is why we are seeing unprecedented investments in this state, because there is a direct relationship between peace and investment. No wonder Mr. President gave us the Public Service Award as the investment destination and #1 in industrial revolution. And implement programs that will ensure increased prosperity for all the people of Ogun State, no matter where they live. Let me use the opportunity to thank our royal fathers, Patari Kabisi, our Brahmatola, our Males, our high title chiefs, our community leaders, members of the Neighborhood Watch, our hunters, who have been supporting our security architecture to ensure the safety of lives and property across Yoruba. We must learn to live in peace and harmony and ensure that we understand ourselves. At this point, again, I remember that last year when I came, Kabiyesi mentioned the issue of the stadium in Ilaro. Kabiyesi speech today, he forgot to remind me, but I have reminded myself. Kabiyesi, I am committing to the rehabilitation of that stadium for the benefit of our youth, particularly as we prepare to host the Nigerian University Games in 2024 by the grace of God. We are prepared for those games, for that games, and we are hoping to win. And in preparation for that, I want to ensure that the Ilaro Stadium, which reminded me of last year, but you forgot this year, that stadium is ready ahead of those games. Of a generating set to this beautiful edifice and center, so that when and if there are events here, we can be enjoying, electricity and air conditioning. Kabiyesi, I'm hereby promising that in the next maybe couple of weeks, I will ensure that the generator is delivered here. aláìlúwa ọba kẹ́hìn ìgbàlewọlé adébíyọ̀dúgbélé MFR, a man of character, a man of integrity, a man who is consistent, a man who is principled, a man who is bold and fearless, a man who is the father of all of us here in Ibadan. Kábíyèsí, àyà pẹ̀lú ọ̀la pẹ̀lẹ́sẹ̀, ìlúkẹ̀rẹ̀ àpọ̀lá, ẹ̀kọ́ wa ti fẹ́ ohun pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́, olórí àwọn aṣètò wọn. Kí là ń fọ́ gbàgbé? Kí là ń fọ́ gbàgbé? Chairperson, chairman, pharmacists, the chairman of today, who also has helped us in facilitating the civic center. I'm trying to remind myself of his name. I want to ensure that I remember his name so I can thank him particularly for what he has done by ensuring that we have this civic center. Dr. Kashim Akko, very good, and his beautiful wife. I want to thank you. You have become a citizen of Ogun State from today. We are going to send you a key to Ogun State so that you can come to Ogun State anytime you want. We will receive you and give you a red carpet treatment. Everybody else, all the sons and daughters of Ilaro that have contributed in one way or the other to making this date and this occasion a success, I want to thank you. I wish you a very successful and fun-filled celebration. I want to thank you all for listening to me, and God bless you. Ìgbéga Ilaro,
ọ̀kadà lọ́sẹ̀ fún mi ṣe ti gbàgbé olóbọ́lọ́gbọ́ dédé orí gbogbo owó tó rí lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ó máa ń ṣe táàkì lọ́gọ́dọ̀ àgbà tí ní ilé tó bí nínú ó ní wọ́n ṣe nǹkan sí láàárín ẹlẹ́ni tí wọ́n pè ẹni tó ní ìtẹ́ yìí ná kó tún lọ pé ìtẹ́ ó ní déédéé ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ ló tún máa ní ọdún déédéé àwọn àdúgbò lè ṣe fún ìlú rẹ̀. Àgbàdúwọ̀ lè ṣe fágbègbè àgbàdúwọ̀ lè ṣe lẹ́nu ìkọrí àgbàdúwọ̀ lè ṣe lẹ́nu ìgbèmọ̀ ọ̀kadì èwo lè ṣe lẹ́nu ìgbèmọ̀ ìfúnwa ilé iṣẹ́ ṣe sábà nílé ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ àlọ́. àṣẹ náà bá lórí ilé yìí àṣẹ náà bá nítorí ìrìnàjò ìwà máa níyàwó ìwà máa níyàwó lẹ́yìn ìwà máa níyàwó ìwà máa níyàwó bẹ́ẹ̀ bá tó ń bèrè bẹ́ẹ̀ bá tó ń bèrè ìwà máa níyàwó ìwà máa lẹ́yìn ìwà máa ọmọ Tinubu ọmọ Bọ́lá Tinubu ìwà máa níyàwó. Ó ti wọlé, ó ti ẹ̀dìbò, ó ti wọlé.
Àtọ́lóyè àtọ́nílé àtọkùnrin àtọ́bìnrin àti àtọ́lé ìlú àtú àbà ó ní fọ̀bẹ máwọn ọmọ yìí ẹ o agbára ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀tá yóò bá dojú kọ wọn bó ṣe máa gbẹ̀gbẹ̀ lára ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àwọn ọmọ yá gbé wọn lọ wọn mú kẹ ó ní ṣiṣẹ́ ó ní ṣiṣẹ́ ẹ bá gbé kó tutù wá lójú ẹ bá gbé kó tutù wá lójú
ọkùnrin tó ní lọ́jọ́ ní àjẹjọ olóògùn adájà gbé mi lójú. gbogbo ẹ̀dá tó bá bọ́ sí ọ̀rọ̀ tó bá lóun lépa lùdà gbogbo àgbègbè tó lépa olùgbé ilé tipátipá ya tó jẹ́ràn bẹ̀ lẹ́yìn tó ń jẹ́ tó lóun lẹ́yìn ẹni tó ti fún mi jẹ́ tó lóun lẹ́yìn tó bá lóun òkè tó rí sọ̀rọ̀ á jẹun ká lọ sọ wọ́n lù àjẹun ká lọ sọwọ́ ní wa. pé nígbà wákẹ́ nígbà tó kú dìde láàrin àwọn ọ̀hún ìyá. ifá ló wò lóògùn ọ̀hún ìyá lóògùn wọn kó oògùn lọ kó gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ. ifá lákèésí lóògùn ní o. ó ní gbogbo ohun tó bá fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ olóògùn aborí òwú o. ohun tó ń bá sọ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹni o sọ̀rọ̀ ẹni o ó lẹ́ni bá gbọ́ ó dàbí wọ́n ní ó dàbí wọ́n ní akáwọ̀ ọkùnkún wọ́.
akọ̀rọ̀ ọkùnkún wọ́.
Ìgbà òbí kò sẹ̀.
Ìgbà òbí kò sẹ̀.
Ìgbà kan lóde ọ̀mọ̀ yìí. 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 Ìgbà kí ló ṣe.
Ọ̀rọ̀ ńlá kí ló ṣe. Ó ń jà wọ́n dáhùn pé kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ pé lé. Àgbẹ̀rọ̀gì.
Àríyọ̀kùmọ̀.
Àríyọ̀kùmọ̀.
Lọ́rọ̀ èdò.
Lọ́rọ̀ èdò.
Ọmọdé bá rédò máa lọ bí.
Ọmọdé bá rédò máa lọ bí.
Bàbá rédò máa lọ bí.
Bàbá rédò máa lọ bí. Àjàdí ti di. Àjàdá mọ́ sí mọ́. Àjàdá àgbà. Ọ̀gá bàbá yìí ló máa lọ sí ẹ̀.
Ẹ̀wọ̀n ní kábàámà àbúrò.
Àṣẹ.
Àbúrò ní tó sẹ́nikẹ́ni.
Àṣẹ. Ó dàṣẹ. Ìrísẹ̀. Ìrísẹ̀. Ìrísẹ̀.
ẹ̀dẹ̀ ìṣípẹ̀ fún mi ọ̀rọ̀ ìlú èyí.
You have the privilege to meet him. I'm assure you that you have the privilege to meet him before the end of the festival.
I think we met him the last time we were here, that's why.
Yeah, I'm the one that organized.
Exactly.
You only meet him before the end of the festival. So you are welcome.
You are welcome.
It's nice having you around.
Thank you.
What country are you from?
United States.
United States. What?
Florida.
Florida.
Hello.
Thank you all for having me.
Okay.
It's a pleasure.
Àwọn kọmitì mi ò rí kọmitì ọ̀kan bí náà.
Ìyá kábíyèsí ní akínyí wọ́n ṣàdúrà lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ wọ́n ní akọ̀ọ́dún akóyè ìpò ẹ̀mẹ́ ṣe sí lọ́dọọdún tó ń dún ẹ máa mọ̀ ṣe o. Kábíyèsí ní àwọn rí ọwọ́ àdúrà tẹ́ ń gbà ń bí lára wọn torí ṣe nílùú yìí ń túbọ̀ tẹ̀síwájú gbogbo tí wọ́n dẹ̀ náwó sí ni wọ́n rí agbára àwọn alálẹ̀ tó wọ́n ní ká wọ́n láwọn dúpẹ́ pọ̀ lọ́wọ́ yìí pé àdúrà yìí gbà olóyè Ìlaro á sì máa gbà síbi pé gbogbo nǹkan ńláńlá ti wọnú òdú yìí wá. Kábíyèsí kẹ̀ wọ́n máa ń tẹnu mọ́rọ̀ àwọn alálẹ̀ púpọ̀ bàbá ń sọ̀rọ̀ wá ní alálẹ̀ so wọ́n nígbàgbọ́ púpọ̀ nípa tá à ń ṣe lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ yìí ṣùgbọ́n kò yé ṣe fún ọkọ wà ní ibo gbogbo níbi ìsìn mọ́ ọ̀tí nílùú báyìí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí lọ́nà bá lọ báyìí so lọ́ fi ní ká wá ṣojú àwọn ká sì kí dáadáa pé àwọn ń rípa lórí ìlọsíwájú túbọ̀ ń dé sí ni túbọ̀ ń dé sí ni tó àwọn ọmọ wa tó jẹ́ pé wọn ò rí pò mú tẹ́lẹ̀ mọ́ wọ́n ti rí pò mú tó wọ́n wá ní kẹ́ ẹ máa fàdúrà ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́ kí wọ́n lè ṣàṣeyọrí.
sáàmù pé ìyá tirẹ̀ náà yóò fi wá síbí yìí olùkóyè ìyá mi àgàn náà kì í kọ́yìndé ni.
tó wọ́n ní ká máa fi àdúrà ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́ ká má ṣe fi tiwọn ká bá rí tó kù díẹ̀ káàtó ká súnmọ́ wọn ká bè lọ́wọ́ ká gbà wọ́n mọ̀ràn àwa tá a fi wọ́n síbẹ̀ náà kọ́ wáyé báwa náà la máa fẹnu bà wọ́n jẹ́ pé kọ́ ẹ fàdúrà ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́ kó lè ṣàṣeyọrí sípò ńláńlá kó lè máa tẹ̀ wá lọ́wọ́ kí nǹkan rẹ̀bìrìbì kó lè máa wọlé nínú ìlú yìí tó wọ́n ní ká kí yín aṣọ̀pọ̀ ọdún láyé o. Akọ̀dún àti òpè ẹ ṣe.
Àṣẹ. Àṣẹ. Àṣẹ.
wọ́n ní tí ó bá bèèrè sọ̀ láti ṣe ọmọ ìfẹ́ tó bá bèèrè sọ̀ lákàbọ̀ púpọ̀ ní ọ̀tá yìí ló máa bá wọ́n ní bá wọn bá náà ṣe bá lè bá náà nímọ̀ pé ìgbé ìbá ló máa ń mú ọ̀nà ó lè ìgbà tó ń jà káńgá bọ̀rù ìgbà tó ń jà bá wà lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ara fún gbogbo bí ṣe bá wọn
àwa wọ ọ̀nà tó lélẹ́yìí.
Omi ara yóò yí.